you have created a movie, an independent film called Fly Like a Girl. Will you tell us how that came about? And then we'll get into a little bit more about what you show in the movie.
Absolutely. So I work full-time in the film and television world. I'm a producer with Indie Atlantic Films. We're located in Central Florida. And it's been more than several years ago. I basically went to high school for film and television, sort of kept up with it through college and on and off after college, always knowing that I wanted to work on a documentary one day. I love documentary films. I think they allow people to just be inspired and encouraged, but also to really question and really want to learn more about a topic. And so backing up a little bit, I was also a teacher right out of college, and I had the opportunity to work with fourth grade students. I worked a lot with students in math and science and reading and writing, but particularly when it came to math and science, I noticed that a lot of the young girls in my classroom had a real disconnect with those topics. And I even had one girl tell me that girls weren't good at math. And so it became sort of a mission of mine to make sure that girls, especially, saw women doing things in STEM fields. It was important for the boys to see it as well, but particularly I wanted the girls to be inspired by women who were actually working in STEM fields. We had the opportunity to actually take our class to join in a sort of aviation field trip, and the young women in my room, more than anybody, were blown away by aviation and planes and how it worked. And so I started thinking a little bit about, well, why don't young girls see themselves in these fields, and what is the disconnect that happens there?
2, 1. Booster ignition and the final liftoff of Discovery.
Discovery now making one last reach for the stars.
Most people don't get interested in aviation. They just think, oh, it's an airplane, it gives you travel, but it's more than that.
That first view out the window it's overwhelmingly impressive.
You don't really see borders anymore, you just kind of see the whole world as a place to explore.
I could feel the aircraft accelerating and lifting off the ground, and it was so beautiful and so romantic. And from that moment on, I knew this is what I want to do the rest of my life.
Why let someone else tell you what you can do and what you can't do, or let someone else put an idea into your head of what you can do? You're in control of that.
Because this pursuit of becoming an astronaut, of going to Mars, has led me to have so many fantastic experiences in my life.
It would be terrible if you went out into the working world and you had a job that you just hated. Try different things.
I would say passion comes when you find what you love. It's a result of that. It's not something people just wake up and have.
Girls are taught to be girly and images that they can't live up to, and I think they just stop believing in themselves.
Don't be afraid to go be the only person there. Don't be afraid to be the first. You know, you might be the first person to do something, and that's okay.
It's not the thing that you do for anybody else. And when people doubt you and don't think you can do it, just because they can't doesn't mean you can't.